Good Wednesday. Wednesday to everyone. I'll get my days of the week straightened out before this week is over with for sure. Look at our USA mortgage level of concern. Level 0. We're not worried about severe weather. We're not worried about heat. We're just looking for another pleasant September day on the Cumberland Plateau. Look at our 5-day forecast brought to us by Clearview Closet and Blind. Partly cloudy skies will dominate right on through Saturday. It's not until Sunday that we break out into mostly sunny. But look at those temperatures. Low 80s today, tomorrow, and Friday. It had looked like we'd be in the upper 70s for Friday yesterday, but the front's going to slow down just a hair, and that's going to let us warm up a little bit more on Friday into the low 80s. And then that front that comes through on Friday, which offers a optimistic 30% chance for a shower or storm, then ushers in a much cooler air mass. And so highs this weekend will only be in the low 70s. And overnight lows will be in the low 40s. And yes, I put 41 on Sunday night. That is wow. Yeah, it's that time of the year, though. I mean, it is September, and we're getting on into September by the weekend. And so we're going to get a big old taste of fall. Premier Generators brings us our threat graphic. And the good news is that even with that strong cold front coming through on Friday, just not a lot of moisture to work with. So certainly not looking for any severe weather. On this day in 1939, a thunderstorm deluged Washington, D.C. with almost 4.5 inches of rain in just 2 hours. September of that year was very dry across much of the nation, which September is often very dry. And Washington, D.C. received more rain in that 2-hour period than most other places in the country did that entire month. That's pretty bizarre. 1970, the greatest natural disaster of record for Arizona occurred. Unprecedented rains caused rivers in central Arizona to rise 5 to 10 feet per hour, sweeping cars and buildings as far as 30 to 40 miles downstream. 23 people lost their life, mainly campers, and millions of dollars in damage. So my goodness, Tropical Storm Norma was the culprit for that. That moved in off the Pacific on them and caused some interesting situations for sure. Meteorologist Mark's word of the day, overshooting top. Yesterday we talked about anvils, which are the part that spread out across the top of the sky like a pancake when a storm reaches the upper limits of the troposphere. But then we've got the overshooting top, and you see that in the diagram there where that red arrow shoots up. That's showing the updraft, and then you see that overshooting top up there just above the storm. And that's where the updraft is so strong that it actually, for a moment or so, penetrates up above that limit, and so it overshoots the storm, I guess you could say. And those can be rather persistent in the more severe thunderstorms where updrafts are more sustained. Don't forget my newsletter. That's why I've got the arrow pointing to down there, the Meteorologist Mark newsletter that has just come out. You'll learn something, and I hope that you enjoy it. So check that out. It's at meteorologistmark.com. You'll see a link there. I actually include it in the website each morning now. You folks have a wonderful Wednesday, and keep looking up for more weather information, meteorologistmark.com.